What's up, YouTubers? Hope everyone's having a great night. Making this video. It's 10 o'clock here in San Antonio, and I wanted to be talking about a little bit of my story with why I chose to go carnivore. I'm a truck driver, and I've been driving trucks for going on 15 years now. I've been traveling cross country, Florida, California, back and forth. And unfortunately, being on the road, we don't get the options out there to eat healthy. There's nothing but McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's, Burger King, Pizza Hut. Every truck stop you walk into, the first thing you walk into to see is like this bright, colorful rainbow aisles, which is all junk food, chips, candies, sweets, sodas, everything that has sugar. And unfortunately, during my time of driving trucks, I wasn't being careful in what I was eating. I was just eating junk food, sweets, candies, pastries. I'd find myself pulling over at night, calling it, 10-hour shift, and eating pastries with milk. I got to a weight of 300 pounds. I was struggling breathing. I was struggling just to stay alive. I felt horrible every day. I felt like I was gonna die, at any day. I was worried that I started giving out my location to friends and family every night. I stopped at a certain spot because I didn't think that I was gonna wake up. It's pretty sad, very depressing. Obesity causes so much harm to our bodies, that we don't really realize it. And it's sad that they can't give a place that's decent for truck drivers to get something good to eat. You know what I mean? I've tried the paleo diet. I've tried vegan. I've tried all these other diets. And every time that I ate a plant-based food, I noticed that I got indigestion, bloating, stomach upset. Obviously, my sugars were out of whack. I was at a 7.1. My blood sugars on my monitor were reading 300 every time I took my blood test, and my triglycerides were high. I was basically ready for a stroke at any minute. Any minute, I was ready for a stroke. And I wasn't doing anything better to try to prevent it, but worsening it. And it's sad because we don't have the option out here to better be served with the correct food that we need. We have to deal with what's out here, and unfortunately, it's not great. So I decided to make a difference and a change in the way that I'm going to do things, and I'm not going to allow what's on the road to dictate what I can have and what I cannot have. I am going to change, and I made the decision to go carnivore. 30 days ago, I made the decision to quit sugar flat out. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the sugar problems, okay? It was basically all my problem. It was the cause of me almost dying. I went to the doctors, got all my blood sugars results and everything else on my blood tests were perfect except everything to deal with my blood pressure and my sugar. Well, I said today's the day, and I made a change. I made a completely change, and I said today I stopped cold turkey. I stopped consuming carbs, pastries, chips, sodas, candies, fruits, vegetables. I stopped everything, and I fasted for 2 days to let my stomach try to heal. I slowly introduced carnivore for about a week, and it was the most hardest thing to deal with because the sugar withdrawals are tremendous. Like tremendous, like something that I don't wish upon anyone. But it's something that we have to go through because we went through easily messing up our lives, and it's harder to change it, to go back. And I want to talk about a little bit about my withdrawal symptoms, so that if you're going through them, you know, don't be alarmed, don't be scared, don't think that something's going to happen. These are things that your body's trying to rejuvenate itself and reset itself. Okay, I started feeling fatigue, brain fog. I couldn't think. I had blurry vision. Basically, poor eyesight, as I'm going to call it. Headaches. Nausea was the worst. You know what I mean? I felt like crawling out of my skin. And I fought it every day. It was every day consistent. I woke up in the morning. I woke up feeling like I had a cloud in my head. I went through the whole day feeling like that. I was angry. I was moody. I was easily set off. I found dumb things, reasons to get upset for. Then I started to realize, doing the research, and I mean, I did a lot of research from doctors all over the YouTube, from doctors, speaking to doctors, getting their opinions about the carnivore diet, seeing doctors that have always said, oh, meat's bad, meat's bad, meat's bad, but yet they go give it a try and they reverse what they said. Okay, I did this and I'm going on a month now, and I tell you that my sugar levels are at 97. That's fasting blood sugars. After I consume something to eat, which is my carnivore, I'll have a sirloin with some bacon, some butter, and a piece of cheese. An hour later, I check my blood, and it's 103. All I drink is water with a little bit of Himalayan salt or red mint salt. I had no issues with my blood pressure. I monitor it. It's been low. Perfect, not like low or bad, but low, like I'm not at a risk of being high blood pressure anymore. I haven't taken my metformin. I haven't taken my blood pressure medicine, my losartan. I was on clozapams for panic attack and anxieties that I developed from eating so much sugar, because my body was so polluted with all of that toxic that the sugar gives, whether it's corn syrup in lemonade or in sodas. You know what I'm saying? Everything now has corn syrup. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to figure out ways to trick you. I'm starting to read every label and understand, you know, what's this new word? I look it up. You know what I mean? You can't believe what you just read. You gotta look it up. You gotta do your research. You gotta understand what it is you're consuming. And I'm telling you, they're trying to keep you down by keeping us sick and oppressed with this garbage food that these leaders that we ourselves put them there are telling us that it's okay to eat sugar, that sugar there's nothing wrong with sugar, that it's actually proven to cure type 2 diabetes. Are you insane? I want to live. I chose to make the decision, and again, a month into this, I've lost already 28 pounds, okay? 28 pounds. And I'm doing moderate exercise. And I can see the difference in my face, in my skin, in my body. All of the symptoms of the sugar withdrawals are 99% almost gone. And I'm going to get it to where they're gone. Sugar, sweets is no longer a temptation. When I walk into the store, I actually don't even look over there, because it almost killed me. I'm fighting for my life, and I hope you fight for yours. I hope you guys can make the right decisions on whatever it is. Now, everybody's different. Not everybody's the same. Some people like meat, some people don't. You know, I just eat meat, fish, chicken, nothing fried in any bean oil, soy oil, corn oil. I stay away from any of those oils. You know what I mean? That's what's killing us. They say, oh, you eat meat, you're going to get bad LDL cholesterol. No. You get bad cholesterol from eating beans, soy, canola oil, all that garbage oil. It's not even oil. It's made out of seeds. Seeds are bad for you. You're not birds, okay? We're not animals that are meant to for example, cows, they have two stomachs. Why do they have two stomachs? To digest the grass and what they feed them. It's why they have flat teeth. Humans have canines and sharp teeth, so that way we can eat meat, right? There's certain animals that are in the jungles that eat the fruit. When they eat the fruit, they digest the fruit. The seeds cannot be digested, so they poop them out, so that way they can replant. That's why, you know, certain fruits are not meant for humans. They're meant for animals that can't eat meat. But again, do your research. And it can't be just one video, two videos, one book. It has to be videos, books, doctors. Speak to people. Make it an initiative to understand fully what you're getting yourself into. Because I tell you what, if you are obesity and if you're a sugar lover, we're only ending our lives. And that's what they want. Let's not give them that. Fight for what's yours. I'm here for anything, for your help, for whatever you guys need, you know, guidance, you know, if it is just telling you how I felt or whatever it is that I can do to help you, let me know. And I'll be here for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see people struggle. I didn't want to struggle, but unfortunately, we all make mistakes. And when they tell you, hey, if you don't change now, start preparing for your funeral. I'm only 42. I'm not ready to go yet. And I know you aren't either.